Morning, everybody. I was trying to see if I could watch the Avengers, the newest Avengers trailer, and record at the same time, but it doesn't look like my phone has that capability. What can you do? I have seen it though. It sounds like it's the final Avengers trailer coming into Endgame. I think we're 24 days away or something like that, so it makes sense. I'm happy to have seen the limited amount of stuff that I have. We'll get into the trailer. This trailer, it sounds like, is all about trying. It's all about doing something even though you feel like it's over, even though you feel like you don't have anything left. There's some new clips in there. Nebula and Rocket Raccoon, it looks like they're sitting on some bleachers or some shit. You see a little bit more Captain Marvel. They're going in a ship to a different, bigger ship. The one thing I didn't notice in this trailer that was in the last trailers was the new suits. So, I mean, there's a lot of theories about them traveling back in time to their past selves, to do a couple things, to build an Infinity Gauntlet or to face Thanos in different points in time. So if I'm to believe some of the rumors, which I like some of them, I don't like some other ones, but maybe the actual Avengers that we're seeing in fighting Thanos aren't the Avengers that are going back in time. I don't know. It's weird. But like I said, that was one key thing that I noticed that was missing, was just the fact that they're not wearing their suits, because that was kind of a big lead up in the last two trailers. I believe at the end you kind of see them walking down a hangar in their suits, in their new suits. So I don't think you saw that one time. I'll have to relook at it again on a bigger screen, because all I've watched it on is my phone so far. But I didn't see the suits. That was kind of weird. I will say that I knew it was coming. I knew that Cap and Tony were gonna rekindle their friendship. They were gonna bond again, get back together, all of that kind of stuff. I would have liked to have seen that on the screen. It was a pretty big giveaway in the trailer, but like I said, everybody knew it was coming. It's not like it's a big surprise or anything, but I feel like that moment would have been cooler on the screen, with Tony asking Cap if he trusted him and Cap saying yeah, and then them shaking hands. So that was a little crappy, but like I said, everybody knew it was coming. It wasn't a big surprise. I just would have liked to see it on the screen. The other cool thing, Thanos finally makes an appearance that isn't from, I think in the first Avengers trailer, aside from his voice, you can see him walking through the field, or you can see his suit, and that's it. But it looks like they're gearing to fight him. He says, you couldn't deal with the loss, and where did that bring you? And he says, back to me, which is cool. That's a really cool spot in the trailer. And then they're on the planet, and there's Cap. It looked like Tony and somebody, I think it was Thor, but again, I haven't seen it on the big screen, so I'm gonna have to revisit it when I go inside. But it looks like they're leading up to him to fight again. Again, they could be fucking with the way the scenes are shot and how things are going, so that may not have anything to do with the Thanos fight. But this was a cool trailer. Like I said, I would have liked to have seen the handshake happen on screen. Them getting together with Captain Marvel, and she's flying them somewhere, is really cool. The Thanos sequence at the end was really cool. Again, I don't know what's going on with the suits. Nobody knows what's going on with this movie. There's a shit ton of theories out there. A lot of people writing things that may or may not be true, coming from who knows where. So I'm excited to see all the rumors, because it gets my mind going, like, oh man, what if this was true? What about this and what about that? And it's fun for me to theorize things like that. But otherwise, I like the trailer. Go check it out. I'm sure I'll link it in the description down there. Hit the bell, subscribe, so that you know when these are coming out. There was a new episode that came out yesterday. I'm making a Facebook post about it today, and Twitter and all that stuff, but there was a new episode with Michael Whitwer, who was one of the co-authors of D&D Art and Arcana. It's an illustrative book on Dungeons and Dragons, very cool. I know that I believe Gabe is doing a review on it for YouTube as well, but go check that out as well. Subscribe and hit the bell here. Go subscribe to the podcast. There was an episode that just dropped yesterday, so you'll get those. I try to drop them every Monday or Tuesday, depending on the situation on my life. I know this isn't my full-time job, but I try to drop them every Monday and Tuesday, or when we have them. Generally, the regular show drops every other Monday or Tuesday. If I have an interview, depending on how many I have, that'll drop in between on Monday or Tuesday, or throughout the week, depending on how many interviews. Once we get closer to Comic-Con season, I'll have way more interviews to put up, and so they'll drop on different days. But subscribe to everything. Hit us up at outsidethelongbox@gmail.com. Leave us a voicemail at 970-573-6148. Facebook.com/thinkingoutsidethelongbox. Twitter and Instagram at outsidelongbox. Go check out the Endgame trailer if you'd like. I know some people don't do trailers at all, but I think this is the final trailer. Hopefully you guys have a great day. We'll see you again later.